Chinese parents. I believe it was in California. And at some point, they had gone back to China. And so he would go back and forth occasionally to visit his parents and then come back to the U.S. When he's 21 years old, he gets stopped in the harbor and they're saying, you can't come back. You are not a U.S. citizen. And he's like, what do you mean? I was born in America. I am a U.S. citizen. Let me paint the backdrop for you, okay? Let me just paint the picture for you. It is 1898, okay? Civil rights has not happened. There are no women on this court. It is all men, all white men, and there is a literal Chinese Exclusion Act in effect. So it's not like, oh, they're being kind of racist, they don't like me. There is a literal law on the books that excludes Chinese people, okay? This is how racist and how backwards things were at that time, right? Under that backdrop, he goes to the Supreme Court and he argues, I was born here in this country. The 14th Amendment says that all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. and subject to the jurisdiction thereof. And guess what happened? 7-2 decision, he is a U.S. citizen. So I tell you that background because yes, there will be, I'm sure there will be an actual Supreme Court case about birthright citizenship, although what's in front of the court right now has to do with nationwide injunctions. But this case goes back to 1898. And I just want to paint you just the racist stuff that was going on back then, all right? And he still won his argument that he was a U.S. citizen. Again, because the 14th Amendment says persons and subject to the laws thereof. And what the court said at that time was like, hey, look, you are subject to the laws of the United States. He was born here. And he was subject to our laws. His parents were not. His parents were Chinese nationals. They were born in China. They went back to China. But he was born here. He was subject to the laws. And that's really important because when I say like the people who this doesn't qualify, that don't qualify for this are the children of diplomats. So like if you're the ambassador of, I don't know, France, and you come over here and you have a baby, you're only here temporarily. You are an ambassador. You have a job to do, right?